What are these abandoned catacombs and why are they here? They present such a stark contrast to the bustling urban life above.
This mega mansion has secret underground tunnels.
Walls that disappear at the press of a button.
There's a secret world right beneath Los Angeles. A hidden network of tunnels only the rich and famous dare to use. Imagine a place where celebrities slip away from the world, moving through dark passages away from prying eyes. And now, rumors swirl about a mysterious Starbucks buried deep underground, where only the most famous can sip their lattes in peace. Let us take a closer look at this hidden labyrinth and reveal the secrets the elite don't want us to know. Beneath the glitz. There are whispers of secret tunnels beneath Los Angeles, a hidden world right under our feet, a place only the elite can tread. These aren't just wild stories spun by conspiracy theorists. These tunnels are real, and their tale is steeped in secrecy, power, and privilege. But what if I told you that beneath the glittering surface of Hollywood, these tunnels have held far more than mere secrets? What lies buried down there could change everything we think we know about this city and its hidden past. Details that have remained untold until now. Back in the early 20th century, Los Angeles was a city on the brink of change. The 1920s brought the Prohibition era, a time when alcohol was forbidden, but the thirst for it was unquenchable. 13 years of restriction led to the rise of underground activity, and Los Angeles was at the heart of it.
Within a year, Americans' alcohol consumption had already dropped to historic lows, but the drop was temporary.
Beneath the city's glitzy streets, a shadowy network of tunnels began to take shape. The elite, businessmen, gangsters, and celebrities, found ways to move away from prying eyes, using this secret underground to their advantage. These tunnels weren't just about sneaking alcohol during Prohibition. They became the hidden veins of Los Angeles, transporting more than just liquor. Wealthy individuals used them to conduct their business deals away from the public gaze, avoiding the prying eyes of the law and the press. These passageways were a sanctuary for those who wanted to avoid attention, a place where whispers of secrets and the rustle of exchanged money echoed off the walls. Today, the remnants of those tunnels still exist, though their purpose has changed. They have turned into a curiosity, an artifact of a time when Los Angeles was split between what was seen above and what happened below. Adventurers, urban explorers, and those seeking a thrill come to glimpse this piece of hidden history. There are guided tours that lead you through the labyrinth, where shadows of the past still seem to linger. You walk through dark corridors, past relics of a bygone era, graffiti-covered walls, rusty gates, and echoes that seem to whisper of secrets still untold. But the tunnels didn't just fade into history. They took on a new life in the form of urban legend.
During the Prohibition period from 1920 to 1933, an underground and dark life thrived here in every sense of the word.
Stories of hauntings and hidden treasures have been told for years, tales of secret government projects and whispers of something more. Some claim that spirits of the past still wander these dark pathways, souls trapped in the echo of Prohibition, their footsteps mingling with yours as you explore. Fact or fiction, no one knows for sure, but that hasn't stopped people from seeking out the thrill of the unknown. These tunnels are a testament to what Los Angeles truly is, a city of reinvention. Above ground, the city shines with glamour and dreams. Below, its history tells a story of bending the rules, hiding identities, and chasing what lies beyond the law. The tunnels are as much a part of Los Angeles as the famous Hollywood sign, silently reminding us that there's more to this city than meets the eye, an underground world that shaped its very soul. The 1920s also marked the rise of Hollywood. Stars shone brightly on the screen, but their lives were far from easy. With fame came scrutiny, every move, every mistake, watched by the world. Privacy was a luxury, and the whispers of secret routes that allowed stars to escape their public lives took hold. Stories of secret entrances and tunnels emerged, exclusive pathways meant only for the elite, letting them slip away unnoticed into the hidden depths of the city. The idea of these secret pathways has only grown with time. Even today, the concept of exclusivity and privacy is alive in Los Angeles. Hidden clubs, secret bars, private entrances all still exist, catering to those who can afford to stay out of sight. But the tunnels take this to the next level. They are a hidden world, an invisible network that allows the rich and famous to move without ever being seen, feeding into our endless fascination with celebrity life. And then there's the story that caught everyone's attention, the tale of the secret Starbucks. Imagine this, a Starbucks that's not on any map, one buried in the tunnels below Los Angeles, where only the most famous can sip their coffee in peace. According to a former barista, this hidden cafe isn't just a regular Starbucks, it's an above-reserve location, a place where the rich and powerful go, completely out of view. No lines, no cash exchanged. The elite simply walk in, order their artisanal brew, and vanish back into the tunnels without a trace. Rumor has it that celebrities like Jerry Seinfeld frequent this secret cafe, enjoying their handcrafted lattes, slipping away into the shadows before anyone above ground knows they were even there. It's a far cry from your typical Starbucks. No bustling crowd, no curious stares. Just a hidden refuge for the few who know its location, a place meant only for the Hollywood elite. Whether it's true or not, the mystery of it keeps people talking, keeps the legend alive.
There's a series of intricate tunnels underneath Los Angeles known as the Actorbahn.
These stories captivate us because they offer a glimpse into a hidden world, an exclusive part of the city that remains out of reach for most. The allure of secrecy, the thought of what lies beneath, the secret tunnels, the whispers of a past filled with risk and rebellion, the idea that even in a city as bright as Los Angeles, there is still a darkness we cannot see. The tunnels may be forgotten by some, but for others, they are a gateway to the past, a glimpse into a world filled with shadows and secrets. The tunnels of Los Angeles are more than just history, they are a mystery that calls out to us, a story waiting to be uncovered. For those who dare to go looking, the secrets of the underground might just reveal themselves, where reality blends with fantasy. Although the existence of such an establishment remains unconfirmed and likely fictitious, the concept taps into the powerful allure of exclusivity in celebrity culture. In a city where the lines between reality and fiction often blur, the notion of a Starbucks reserved only for the famous feels plausible enough to capture people's imaginations. Los Angeles, with its notorious traffic, paparazzi, and non-stop celebrity sightings, creates an environment where the public readily believes in hidden privileges afforded only to the elite. This hidden Starbucks, whether real or imagined, taps into much more than mere celebrity fascination. It mirrors the public's assumptions, dreams, and even fantasies about the luxurious privacy afforded by wealth. In recent years, Starbucks Reserve roasteries have set themselves apart as destinations for refined coffee enthusiasts, offering rare coffee blends, unique brewing methods, and elevated, sophisticated environments. However, this above-reserve concept, if it indeed existed, would go beyond anything offered in a reserve roastery, representing a level of exclusivity reserved only for Hollywood's innermost circles. A retreat designed solely for the elite who operate in the shadows, away from public scrutiny. The idea of a secret Starbucks also reinforces the unique allure of Los Angeles itself. This city has always thrived on the convergence of glitz and secrecy, a place where lavish celebrity mansions and film sets lie just around the corner from gritty downtown alleys. The concept of a hidden cafe catering exclusively to celebrities is an extension of the city's dual nature, glamorous yet mysterious, accessible yet elusive. Stories like these hint at an alternate, concealed Los Angeles reserved for the wealthy, adding to the city's mythology and feeding into the idea that in Hollywood, the rules are different. This narrative also underlines how celebrity culture in LA fuels the human desire for unattainable spaces. Exclusive airport lounges, private dining rooms, and VIP clubs are already designed to accommodate those in the limelight. But the idea of a secret Starbucks goes one step further by creating a space that is entirely out of reach for the public. In a culture where fame often means sacrificing privacy, The allure of a hidden oasis just for the elite serves as a powerful fantasy, one that resonates with the broader public's intrigue for secret locations and the privileges of the famous. The idea of an above-reserve Starbucks, hidden within LA's mythical tunnel network, may be fictional, but it captivates the imagination by tapping into cultural obsessions with celebrity, exclusivity, and secrecy.
I'm not kidding. Like, they get access points to move through the city without ever having to be in traffic.
It's a story that hints at the lengths LA's elite might go to secure privacy and freedom from public scrutiny, embodying the city's deep-rooted allure of hidden worlds and unattainable luxury. Whether or not such a Starbucks actually exists, the narrative itself is a reflection of how people view the seemingly boundless privileges afforded to Hollywood's most famous, perpetuating the myths that make LA feel as mysterious as it is glamorous. The blending of reality and fiction is a defining characteristic of Los Angeles' cultural landscape, where stories are often exaggerated, reshaped, or dramatized for maximum impact. Known for being the entertainment capital of the world, Louisiana has long cultivated a reputation as a place where the lines between fact and fantasy blur, and this trait is embedded into the city's very identity. The recent narrative surrounding secret tunnels and an exclusive Starbucks frequented only by celebrities is no different. In fact, Stephen Randolph's viral TikTok video skillfully taps into this tradition, blending humor with just enough believability to make audiences question where the truth ends and the fiction begins. This is part of a larger, long-standing tradition in LA, where the myth-making machine often rivals reality itself. The idea of hidden tunnels for celebrities and elite-only Starbucks locations appeals because it builds on the city's mysterious aura. Los Angeles is no stranger to conspiracy theories, urban legends, and ghost stories, making it a natural breeding ground for such tales. From rumored underground speakeasies to secret venues tucked away behind unmarked doors, the city has cultivated an allure around hidden spaces that are reserved for those in the know. In this context, Randolph's video isn't just a funny anecdote, it's a modern-day urban legend that draws on LA's history of secrecy and exclusive spaces, adding a new chapter to the city's mythology. Hollywood itself has always possessed an almost mythic quality. Since the film industry's beginnings in the early 20th century, Louisiana has marketed itself as a land of dreams where fame and fortune await. This promotional image attracts thousands each year, hoping to make it big, while simultaneously fueling fantasies about the city and those who inhabit it. As a place where image is everything, Hollywood carefully crafts its appearance and cultivates a sense of mystery. From celebrity mansions hidden in the hills to elite gatherings behind closed doors, Los Angeles has become synonymous with exclusivity. The myth of the actor barn and the secret Starbucks frequented only by the famous is a natural extension of Hollywood's carefully controlled narrative, offering a peek into a supposedly hidden world available only to those with celebrity status. This larger-than-life narrative is what makes Randolph's story so resonant. The very idea of an elite subway system or hidden cafe isn't just amusing, it's oddly plausible in a city like LA. Hollywood, after all, has a flair for the dramatic, and this extends into how it presents itself to the world. Movies, television shows, and entertainment media shape how people see LA, and in turn the city often amplifies the fantastical aspects of its image. In a place where appearances can be deceiving and every corner holds a potential story, it's no surprise that myths and legends thrive. The city's culture invites these tales, urging locals and tourists to believe LA's public face is just part of the story. The underground LA. Randolph's video cleverly engages with this idea, presenting the myth of the actor barn and an elite celebrity-only Starbucks in such a way that it feels almost plausible. An absurd yet surprisingly believable embellishment of Hollywood's secretive world. By introducing a former barista as the source describing this exclusive Starbucks, Randolph adds an extra layer of authenticity, as though an insider were letting slip a guarded secret.
You used to work at a secret Starbucks?
This narrative approach is especially effective in a place like Los Angeles, where the public half expects that something more might indeed be hidden behind the scenes. The story fits seamlessly into Hollywood's lore, a rich tapestry of whispered rumors about hidden parties, covert meeting spots, and concealed networks that have circulated for generations. In a city that thrives on carefully crafted illusion, the myth of an underground Starbucks solely for celebrities manages to feel oddly credible, adding yet another layer to the mystique of Hollywood's hidden world. Part of what makes the story so captivating is the human fascination with exclusivity and hidden privilege. People are naturally curious about the lifestyles of the rich and famous, and the idea that celebrities might have their own hidden coffee shop or an underground transportation system makes perfect sense within this framework. It speaks to the public's ongoing obsession with celebrity culture, where people are drawn to the aspects of fame that remain out of reach. In a sense, these stories allow the public to peek behind the curtain, even if what they see is only an illusion. The myth of the actor barn and secret Starbucks taps into a desire to imagine the extraordinary lengths celebrities might go to maintain privacy and status in a city where everyone is watching. The myth of the secret tunnels and exclusive Starbucks is an expression of LA's dual nature, a city of dreams and illusions where reality and fantasy intermingle. It captures the essence of Hollywood's image-driven culture, where even the everyday can seem extraordinary when viewed through the right lens. This blend of fact and fiction not only entertains, but also reflects the way Los Angeles as a city sees itself, a place where possibilities are endless and stories are born. While most people know that the idea of a celebrity-only subway is likely pure fantasy, the narrative still resonates because it reflects the larger mythos of LA as a land of secrets and spectacle. Randolph's video cleverly engages with this idea, presenting the myth of the actor barn and an elite celebrity-only Starbucks in such a way that it feels almost plausible, an absurd yet surprisingly believable embellishment of Hollywood's secretive world. By introducing a former barista as the source describing this exclusive Starbucks, Randolph adds an extra layer of authenticity, as though an insider were letting slip a guarded secret. This narrative approach is especially effective in a place like Los Angeles, where the public half expects that something more might indeed be hidden behind the scenes. The story fits seamlessly into Hollywood's lore, a rich tapestry of whispered rumors about hidden parties, covert meeting spots, and concealed networks that have circulated for generations.
Beneath the streets of Los Angeles, in a labyrinth known to few, lies a network of tunnels.
In a city that thrives on carefully crafted illusion, the myth of an underground Starbucks solely for celebrities manages to feel oddly credible, adding yet another layer to the mystique of Hollywood's hidden world. Urban legends play a significant role in shaping public perception and culture. They serve as cautionary tales, sources of entertainment, and expressions of societal values or fears. The myth of LA's secret tunnels feeds into our fascination with exclusivity, mystery, and the unseen, all of which are crucial elements of Hollywood's image. It reinforces the idea that there is always something hidden, something more to discover beneath the surface. The idea of secret tunnels also underscores the stark social divides in Los Angeles. The city is known for its wealth disparity, with the ultra-rich living vastly different lives from the average Angelino. In a way, the concept of celebrity-only tunnels highlights this divide, symbolizing how the elite can live in a completely different world, even if it's just a fantasy. These urban legends serve as a reflection of real societal divides, presenting a narrative where the rich and famous literally travel in secret, unseen by the rest of society. While the story of secret tunnels and exclusive Starbucks locations may be more fiction than fact, it has captured the public's imagination in a way few tales can. It taps into a long-standing fascination with the hidden, the exclusive, and the unreachable aspects of celebrity culture. Whether or not such tunnels actually exist, they serve as a symbol of the larger-than-life aura surrounding Hollywood and the mystique that keeps people around the world intrigued. The truth is, that Los Angeles is filled with real-life stories of secret passageways, exclusive clubs, and hidden histories that are just as fascinating as any urban legend. The tunnels from the Prohibition era may not be used by today's celebrities, but they remind us of a past where people went to great lengths to protect their privacy and evade the law. They also serve as a metaphor for the exclusivity and allure that define LA's social fabric. The narrative of the actor barn and the celebrity-only Starbucks is a delightful piece of satire that plays on our collective fascination with fame and mystery. While it may be rooted in fiction, it brings to life a version of Los Angeles that for many is more captivating than reality. What other hidden worlds might this city's elite keep concealed from the rest of us? If you're intrigued by these stories of mystery and privilege, like and subscribe for more.